traffic here, but we're in downtown LA where there is a Trump protest going on. Blocked off this whole area. It's protesting. There's graphic language here, so just a warning. You're saying love Trump. we started at City Hall, went to Broadway, curved around 4th, now we're on Spring Street. I'm gonna run a little. This crowd started near City Hall. They're moving. So, this is where we are. This is where they are.
What rally is this?
Can't see, but up at the front, some people are holding up the rainbow. And some people are enjoying the crowd, but this has pretty much been it from the beginning. Again, if you're doing a warning that there is some graphic language here. We're now in an area of downtown where there's a ton of apartments around. There's some people that have come outside to check out what's going on. Looks like most of the restaurants right now are closed. I'm sure there are definitely some bars though that are open and people will be spilling out at some point. Cops blocking off the street. So it looks like they're being directed to curve around 6th from Spring and head back in the direction of Broadway. There's people that are watching follow down. The streets have been blocked off. Cars are kind of at a standstill right now. So, add to the traffic of Los Angeles. Cops have blocked off much of the streets except where we are now. There's definitely some traffic. we're curving back towards where this started off, headed back towards First Street. Officer is directing people to stay on the right side of the street so they don't get hit by cars. This is where we are. There's a Trump pinata. And they're yelling at the media.
It's time to become the media. The media no longer speaks for us, everybody. There's some crazy shit going down, and people gotta become the media. When the media doesn't represent us,
I'm sorry for the graphic language. Officer keeps directing people to stay on the right side of the street so they don't get hit by cars. Much of these streets have been blocked off already. To note, this has been a fairly peaceful protest. People have been chanting. There hasn't been any violence as I've seen. We've been walking down the streets. Down the roads. have been fairly quiet and blocked off. For the occasional car. The cops have been following along, telling people to go to the right to avoid getting derailed. And they're directing people to slow down so the crowd stays together. They're slowing down. If you're just joining us, we're in downtown LA. Protesters just circled from City Hall area to Broadway and back to Broadway. And the LA Times is actually just to my right, if you can see that. It looks like there's a Trump supporter who has joined the crowd. Police officers continue to follow, telling people to move to the right side of the road so they don't get hit by any cars. They've blocked off most of the streets around here, so it hasn't interfered with much traffic. Looks like a younger crowd, but I can't really say how old everyone is and what age range is, but it's definitely leaning towards younger. And they're curving back around First Street, which is where they started. LA Times. And they started in this area, and they made their way through downtown and looped around. So they just went in a fairly large circle. Here is LAPD. Right there. And police officers have blocked off a fair amount of the streets and have been following behind, directing people to the right side of the street. Protesters are now being directed to go to City Hall. It's maybe winding down a little, or at least the momentum seems to be. But to give you the scene, that's the LA Times, that's LAPD, and this is City Hall.
The day the world changed.
What'd you say?
The day the world changed.
Day of the world changed. What's your name?
It's Brad,
Brad. How old are you, Brad?
29.
How did you learn about what's going on right now in this protest?
I was just riding a bicycle.
You're riding a bicycle and you got off where?
I don't know, back Grand Central Market.
What did you think when you learned that Trump had won?
That's not true.
What do you think now, knowing that it is true?
I don't know what to do. I have no idea. But this is here, so that's good enough, right?
Does this make up for things, or what do you think should be done after?
I don't know. Canada looks good right now.
What do you do?
I'm an urban planner.
Do you work in downtown?
No. I work in Southwest Los Angeles County. Thank you.
Thanks for talking.
No problem.
That was Brad. And he said this is the day the world changed. And I'm gonna run up. It looks like they are walking up the steps of City Hall right now. So this is the scene now in front of Los Angeles City Hall. We're come at a standstill now, and in here. This is now it's Graham Park there. There's Los Angeles. Sorry about the language if you're just joining. Protest seems to be winding down in terms of momentum, and people are now just standing in front of LA City Hall.
This is weird, right?
This is how they stop us! What are your names?
Michael. I'm Michael.
How did you learn about
Sorry?
How did you learn about what's going on right now?
I live down the street, so they woke me up. Yeah.
What about you?
I'm Marvin. Yeah,
How did you learn about this?
I was just skating. So
How old are you guys?
I'm 23.
How old are you?
20.
What did you think when you learned that Trump had won?
Trump won? Well, it's pretty much sucks. It's crazy, scared. I was at the Laker game one day when he won. I was at the Laker game, yeah, and my girlfriend was sad, and so was I, because as minorities, it's a pretty sad thing.
What do you think is going to happen next?
What do I think is gonna happen? I think there'll be a lot of rioting. Then it might quiet down because, as I know from these people, they rebel and then they quiet down after a while. So I hope it continues, but I'm hopeful for it. It might not, just like Wall Street.
Who are you?
What? What's going on?
What do you think will happen
With this?
in America?
Possibly some riots, some road closures, and then I'm really hoping something will happen, but I'm not hopeful because I know people are feeble and they're feeble about what they care about. So I'm hoping it'll last, but I'm not hopeful.
Did they announce the Staples?
For a megaphone, kind of winding down now, and just in terms of like where they're walking. We stand together. 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 What are your names?
Samantha. Yeah.
How did you learn about what's going on right now?
Honestly, I'm really emotional, and so when I get emotional, I shut down. I just really can't understand how the country voted for such negativity. Even though, you know, I wasn't so much for what Hillary stood for, I still liked her. I don't know.
When did you join the protest?
As soon as I heard it, because he works downtown, and he texted me and I came. My sister and I, we were already in bed about to go to sleep. We couldn't sleep. And I've never done anything like this, and I feel very strongly about it. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I wanted to be a part of it.
What's your name? Vanessa. What is it?
Vanessa.
Vanessa. What do you think about what's going on?
Well, I completely agree with my sister where I don't understand how our country could vote for such a terrible man. Like I said, just as my sister, I didn't agree entirely with Clinton, but I would have rather had a Democrat than a Republican as president who's literally going to drive our country into the ground. I feel a little bit embarrassed to actually live in the United States right now because we probably look like idiots to the rest of the world. And it doesn't make sense how people could be so evil and so racist against everyone. And Donald Trump trying to take away everything from women, certain rights that they have, and it's so disrespectful against all of us. We shouldn't feel that way ever. Nobody should feel threatened by our president.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
And are you in school or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in school and I go to work.
So what do you think should happen after all of this?
In my opinion, I want him to get impeached but I highly doubt that's going to happen. With a man with so much power, he probably rigged it. He probably paid so many people with all his money.
Thanks for talking with me. So, a lot of sad and angry posts out right now. Trying to get people to move together.
Sure.
What's your name?
Julius Brinola.
How did you learn about what's going on right now?
My friend, and she heard it from a friend through Facebook.
What did you think when you heard Trump won?
Disbelief and shock and disappointment.
What do you think should happen next in the country?
Just try our best not to. Just try our best not to get crazy.
What about you? What's your name? I don't want to do that. Thanks. Again, we're in front of LA City Hall. I'm gonna sign off. This happened not long after Trump was declared. Thanks for tuning in. Go to LATimes.com. Go to LATimes.com/politics. You'll get all of the updates on what's been going on. Thanks for joining. Bye.